Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hello, hello. Yes, we are live. It is Monday morning. Oh my goodness, we're at the end of July. Can you believe this? It's already the end of July. I am happy to be back here today with you after a couple weeks of holidays and traveling and having a great time. Good morning, Kelly. Hello, hello, hello. So good to see you again. Okay, so come on in, say hello. Let me know if you're here and if you're watching the replay. Fabulous. We're on Soulfully Aligned Women here, streaming from Janice Gallant art page, and my camera is a little shifty this morning there, and also on Instagram Live. So happy to be able to connect with you this way. This truly, lights me up, and I've missed you guys. I've missed our sessions here on Monday morning. So if you're new here, if you're watching this and you've never seen me before, my name is Janice Gallant. I am the founder of Soulfully Aligned Women, and I come in on Monday mornings with a message and meditation for you, a guided meditation. And the thing that's so beautiful about the meditation is we channel the meditation. I take you along with me so that you receive exactly what it is that you need to receive in this moment. So it's a beautiful experience. And if you love it, and if you've been here before and you love it, I actually have on the Soulfully Aligned Women app, we have the sanctuary, which has, I think there's almost 40 guided meditations in there, and more get added every month for you to access at your fingertips. So if you are looking to go deeper into your soul, bring more spirit into your life, become more of a soulfully aligned person, then that is the gateway for you. Meditation quiets the mind and brings you into a sacred connection with your soul, with your spirit. And that is how we do it here. But you can meditate while walking. You can listen to the meditations while painting. We also, here at Soulfully Aligned Women, love creativity. We love creativity and painting. You can see some of my paintings behind me, um, because painting and creativity is opening up that gateway and that flow to your higher self, to your higher wisdom, to your soul, your spirit that is here for you to help you walk this path on earth. So, what I want to do, well, before I do, you can see I have my lion back here. There. Right there. The Lion's Gateway is opening now. The portal is open. The thing with the Lion's Gate, it is a time when the Earth, the Sun, and the star Sirius all align with the Pyramid of Giza, and the Sphinx is in perfect alignment. Now, that alignment happens on August 8th, and it is a beautiful, powerful, energetic time. It is an energy of light and courage and, fire, divine masculine within you. It is Leo. It's all in the sign of Leo, too. I forgot to say that. So, Leo the lion. So, it is a beautiful time for conscious manifestation. And the portal opens, I believe it is today, and goes until August 15th, I think. I'd have to double check that. But the peak is August 8th. So that's why you see a lot of information around the August 8th, because it's like an energetic portal opens up and it allows us to work with the energies in a much closer way. So, and feel the energies. And this is a really, really potent time to be thinking about what you want to create. And so, one of my programs is the Soulfully Aligned Nest. The Nest, we call it. It is a place, it's a monthly subscription. We meet 3 times a month, and it is themed. Every month we have a theme, and it is a time when we gather together and we remember the power that we hold within us, the power of manifestation. And you can get into the nest in two ways. One is by taking my Soulfully aligned and rich program, and then you get, with that program, you get 6 months in the nest. And the other is, if you have been a client of mine, you can just come in for the monthly subscription of $88. So we have a beautiful group of people in there, and it is the way to stay connected, because you know how you take programs and everything is going great and you're aligned and you're having a great time and things start to move forward, and then the program ends and everything starts to slide back down again. Well, the nest is the place that will keep you activated. We will keep you in alignment with your manifestations, and we will keep talking and gathering and talking about what's going on in your life right now and why. So, it is the place to be. Now, the other thing I have coming up here is the Soulfully Aligned Creative Mystic Certification Program is coming up in the fall. Here, we're going to start a new group. That's a 9-month journey, deepening, and you get to really circle up with me in a very small, intimate group. And we meet every week, and it is the most powerful, beautiful journey into your soul and into the mystic within you, the soul the soul gifts that you have that come alive when you start to deepen, the ones like your intuition heightens, you begin to know things, you get downloads, you hear things, perhaps you have hits, like intuitive hits, your psychic gifts come online, and we talk about that. We have a whole program around that and on how to enhance that and work with it, and what to expect. And this is all very beautiful, powerful gifts that come through, and you're going to want a little support around that. And so that's what we do in there, as well as then we move into, well, how do I bring this out to the world? So perhaps you want to start a business, perhaps you have a business already. How do you circle up, create circle, lead circle? Money also, we talk a lot about money mindset, the energy around money, and because we need to be receiving in order to be giving to the world. So that's just a little bit about that, of what's going on for Soulfully Aligned Women, what's coming up. We do have a free um, masterclass coming up, so watch for that. I'm calling it a transmission rather than a masterclass. We get to circle up together, and that one is coming up on August 7th. Let me just grab my calendar here, make sure I'm not giving you the wrong date. Um, yes, it is August 7th. Okay, so watch for that one, and I'll put it in the show notes here, along with some other links that I've been talking about. The nest meets tomorrow night, and then August starts, and that one is all about our manifestation power. So I'm very excited about that one. Okay, so what I want to talk to you today, I do want to give you some messages for you for the day, for the week here as we move through. We have had some incredibly potent energies, and energies that are shifting us, that are waking us up to new levels. And sometimes that can be quite uncomfortable. The last 2 weeks maybe have been a little bit um, juicy for you. So, this week is very much about sinking in today and tomorrow. Sink into that divine feminine a little bit. Spend some time, maybe journaling and painting and sinking into, what is it that your divine feminine is craving? What is she wanting? What part, the divine feminine part of you is the part of you that ah, receives. She is intuitive, she is loving, she is nurturing, she is fierce also, don't let it fool you. And she's the creative one. And so really take some time today and tomorrow to tap into that creative, beautiful, divine feminine energy. And you'll find that tomorrow especially it might heighten even more as the energies expand for this week. So, a little bit nicer energies than we've had in the past 2 weeks. We've really worked through some tough stuff, and you may have felt that. You may have felt yourself battling old patterns. And what's coming up, and what I was experiencing was some old patterns coming up, but me stepping into the new me, saying, okay, I am not going back to respond to those old patterns in the way that I used to. Now I am a new me and I am stronger, wiser, and I am going to step into these energies that are coming up and handle them with grace and with that power that I have within me, knowing that no matter what is going on around me, it's temporary and it's not real. I am not going to get hooked into the illusion of fear any longer. Not like I did when I was younger. I used to spiral down. Oh no, what am I going to do? How am I going to fix this? Right? And not anymore. Now I'm wiser and I'm stronger and I am the new me. And so, who is the new you? Who is that identity that is going to rise up and move forward in the most beautiful divine way? Think about what you're going through. And if this has been a pattern in your life in the past, and then think about how you used to respond. Perhaps it did make you spiral into fear, but now's a different story. Now the new you can step up and really, who is the new you? And when I think about the new me, I'm thinking about the future me that is already there, already in that dream life that I so desire to create and am creating. And that part of me, who I would be then. Think about that. Who would you be if everything lined up exactly the way you wanted it to? What would you feel like? Who would you be at that moment? Would you be stronger? Would you be wiser? Would you be more confident? Would you feel more worthy? Like all of those feelings, you want to bring them in now to this moment right now and step into that version of you and say, okay, in this moment, this is not going to throw me because I know that I can handle this. I know that this is just a momentary time. This is a blip. And I'm going to walk through this with grace and confidence because I already know what's on the other side. Because I am the creator. I am creating it. And I have already declared what I'm creating. And so it is. And this is what you want to be living today in the moment. That part of you, that version of you. Now, what I wanted to do was talk a little bit too about sacred manifestation and what that is. Because I had somebody say to me, what do you mean by that? And I thought, oh, that's a really good question because I get so used to talking about this that sometimes I forget there are terms that I use that someone else might not quite understand. Sacred manifestation is when you are consciously creating in your life, but you also are doing it in alignment with Source, a force that is bigger than you, a force that is divine, um, that you know that there is more than this world that we see, hear, feel, and touch, that there is more, and you are aligning with that force and creating with it. That is what we do at Soulfully Aligned Women. We learn how to align with that force. We learn how to sync up. And we understand when our ego is getting involved and distorting it, and when we need to let go and lean back into surrender and align with thy will rather than my will. And we also learn to identify when the fears come in and we feel like we have to jump in and take control, jump into the driver's seat and take control. And there is a fine balance there, because you truly are the driver. You truly are steering the ship. You are the one that is choosing the direction that you wish your ship to go. You wish this life to move into. And yet, at the same time, there's space for spirit to come in and work the energies in alignment with you. There's reverence and there is co creation going on here. So, that is what sacred manifestation is about. Knowing that you're not doing this alone, that you are doing this with the powers that create the universe, and miracles happen every day, and we get to decide the direction, but we also get to step aside and allow this power to move through us and move through our life in the highest and best way possible for all involved. Ah, it is so much fun. So, if that's what you want to do more of, that's the Soulfully Aligned Creative Mystics certification program. That's where you want to step into that. And then the nest helps us stay there. It helps us remember. It helps us keep going in that direction. One thing that you need to remember is that everything that we see here in our world is frequency first. Matter follows. Frequency first. Everything begins as energy. Everything begins as thought first, which is a form of energy. Your thought and your imagination holds the power. Your imagination is a divine gift that we have, that we can use our thoughts and use our imagination to help us create. So if you think about anything that you desire to create here in the world, think about what it is that you want to create in your life. What would be the most ultimate thing for you to create in your life, for it to manifest in your life? The one thing that would be like, oh my gosh, in this moment, that would be absolutely amazing. I would love that. And now, is that something new to the world or just new to your world, to your life? Everything has already been created. Creation is complete. And so, when you decide to bring it into your life, it's already completed. You're just magnetizing it, you're just drawing it in to your life. Hmm, something to think about. That is the power of manifestation that we need to remember. That frequency comes first through thought and imagination and feelings, and then the matter follows afterwards. So sometimes it takes time for it to manifest around you, but it doesn't have to take that much time because it could be already coming. You don't know where it is in the process of manifestation. It could be almost here. It could be like, 1 minute away. Who knows, right? So keep that in mind. And so, why does all of this matter? what why it matters, why sacred manifestation matters, why knowing that the energy is where it all begins matters, is because if your life is not where you desire it to be, if there's anything in your life, if you are not happy, healthy, and wealthy, then there's room for change, there's room for improvement, and you get to choose. You get to create. You hold a power within you to shift and change your life into one that you are so excited to get up in the morning that you have a passion for your life, you have excitement, you have new adventures coming up, you have great relationships around you, you have abundance in all ways. You get to choose this. And a lot of people feel don't realize this. They feel like they have no control over their life. And that's why this is so important. And that's what I love bringing forth with soulfully aligned women is for you to remember that you do hold a power, a creative power within you, and you get to choose the life that you are going to live. But most people won't because it does take a certain amount of work to become more and more aware. And as we become more and more aware in every moment throughout the day, we see where we need to shift and change. Because if your life is not reflecting back to you exactly what you want, then it has to begin within. It's a consciousness shift that you create from within you. And this is why it's so wonderful to do this work along with other people because we help each other. It can be tricky to see clearly, but when you get into a group and you start talking about this and you get all these new awarenesses that come forth, and what some person maybe talks about as, oh my gosh, I just had this awareness and this shift come through, and you go, oh, I never thought of that before. Oh my gosh, that resonates with me. So there's power in the groups together. So I invite you to take a look at Soulfully Aligned and Rich so that you can get into the nest with us as we begin the beginning of August, or come in now and catch tomorrow's call with us too. So the more that come in, the more powerful we become. The more energy that moves, the more energy gathers in the group. So it's wonderful here. Um, and this is the work that we continue to do every day. Every day, this is my passion. This is what I study. This is what I learn. I grow. I journal about it every day. I study material from past manifestors, the movers and shakers of manifesting, like Neville Goddard and Napoleon Hill. Not so much Napoleon Hill. I do like Neville Goddard, Wallace D. Wattles, James Allen. There's so many beautiful resources for us to really dig into and study and pull apart and go, all these help us. And in Soulfully Aligned and Rich, what I did was I studied all that material and I pulled together the thread that ran through every single one of their books, every single one of the original texts about manifestation, and created the core recipe of manifestation, the core recipe of what you need to know in order to be consciously creating in your life. And then you can see where everything else is like icing on the cake. It's makes it better, it helps, it enhances, but it's not the core recipe. The core recipe is like that core cake recipe. You need this core recipe and then you can start adding other things into it. So that's what Soulfully Aligned and Rich is about, and it's a powerful, oh my gosh, I just love that program. It is fabulous. Okay, so now I am going to, and I'm going to encourage you, if anybody has questions at all, put them into the chat as you go along, and I will, even if I have to come back and answer them, I will answer them. But um, I'm going to lead you in a guided meditation right now. So I'm going to invite you to light a candle as I have my candle here for us. And if you have one, if you don't, that's okay. My candle is lit for all of us. I'm going to invite you to get yourself comfortable, settle in, and close your eyes. And begin to take some nice, long, slow, deep breaths, breathing in through your nose and letting go through your mouth in a big sigh. I want you to take at least 3 more breaths this way, long, slow breathing. At your own pace, letting go of everything that you need to do, and just bringing yourself into this moment right here, right now. And when you're ready, just slow your breathing down to the normal breathing pattern and bring your awareness into your heart. You may want to put your hand on your heart, as I do, is to bring your awareness into that part of your body, feeling in to your heart space. And what we want to do is just begin to soften our heart. Allow a beautiful orb of light to begin to show there. And let that light be warm and full of love. And as we breathe it into our heart space, it softens all the hardness around our heart, all the walls of protection. And let yourself sink into that feeling of love, of gratitude. And begin to feel grateful just for this moment, even that you're taking for yourself. This meditation is self-love, and you're doing this for yourself. So just breathe into that and see that orb of light beginning to grow and expand. It could be a pure white light, sparkling and shimmering. Perhaps it's pearlescent, that you see rainbow colors in it, shimmering. Beautiful angelic light that begins to grow and expand with each breath, with each deepening of your feelings of love, of gratitude. Think of a time when you felt the most love in your life. That you've had that experience is a blessing. And just breathe into that and let it expand. Breathe in more light. And as you breathe out, see that light expanding out all around you. Breathe in more light and receive and let go. There's no need to grip or hold on to it. It flows with ease. Breathing in the light, letting go. It comes out through your heart all around you. Breathe in more light. And as you breathe in that light, that sphere of light just keeps growing bigger and bigger and bigger, fully encompassing your body. Breathing in that light into every cell, every organ, every tissue in your body, every strand of hair, Breathe it in and let it be absorbed in your body. Fill up as much as you need. If you need more, just breathe in more and allow yourself to fill up more. And when you're completely full, then let it flow out. Just let it flow. Keep breathing, and it's helping you relax in your body. Lean into trust. Everything is going to be just fine. Imagine being held in the arms of an angel. Imagine being taken care of. How it would feel to just lean back and be fully supported. This is here for you. So as you feel yourself fully engulfed in this beautiful, supportive light, where you can let go of all your fears, let them go. What fears are holding you down, holding you tight in tension and stress? Imagine letting them go. One at a time. Just see the fear and let it release out of your body like a beautiful bubble of light. Just let it go. Poof, out. See the fear of not enough. Let it go. See the fear of failure. Let it go. See the fear of not being good enough. Let it go. See the fear of disappointing others. Let that one go. See all of these like bubbles rising up out of your body, releasing into the universe. What other fears are there? The fear of losing something or someone. These are all illusions. They're not real. You are an infinite soul, and so is everyone else. You do not need anything to be safe here. The gripping that we have on the things that we have around us are simply there because of fears. So let it all go. And feel lighter with every little bit of fear that releases out of your body. Just let yourself feel lighter and lighter. And you can imagine the violet flame within you. Just imagine there being a beautiful violet flame in the core of your body, coming up from your feet, from the earth. And it's going to cleanse away, burn away all these fears, all these limitations. cleansing and clearing your body, your mind, your energy field of all these fears and limitations, allowing you to create more space for your soul, for your spirit to move in, more soul moving in. More faith and more knowing that all is well. So just take a minute to breathe here and feel this all resolving in your energy field, in your body. Beautiful. Just feel yourself connecting to the earth, grounding into Mother Earth. From your heart, imagine a beautiful crystalline channel of light that moves down from your heart down into the earth, into the heart of Mother Earth. And you are now a clear channel of light. As she moves her light up through your body, the earth energy is coming up through the core of your body. Breathe it into your heart, your expanded heart. Feel yourself connecting to the universe in full trust. You've let go of all the fears, all the resistances, and you are an open channel. Call in your own spirit team to walk with you through this day, to help you grow in your awareness, to help you release anything that is holding you back, that is causing resistance, that you may open up to the most beautiful life, the most beautiful energies, the most beautiful experiences. Taking in a couple deep breaths here. Begin to feel yourself coming back into your space. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Give yourself a stretch. And come on back and open your eyes. Yes. Okay. So I hope you feel better. I hope you feel ready for your week. A little more balanced, perhaps. And just a reminder that this Thursday, the 31st, we have a teepee event. So if you're local and you would like to come to our teepee gathering, we have some spaces left in there. We are doing some really cool crafting and as we gather together in the space. So that is happening. The Soulfully Aligned Nest is always an online Zoom gathering that is happening tomorrow evening. If you would like to join us into that, let me know. And then next week, you'll hear more about the new transmission for the month of, well, July and August. So it is packed together. So that is coming on August 7th, right before the August 8th, right? The August 8th Lionsgate, and the 9th is a full moon. So another powerful energy added into all of it. Okay, you guys. So I need to go here and thank you for being here with me. I love you. Please let me know if there's anything that you need help with, and I'm here for you. Soulfully Aligned Women. Bye for now.